Okay, Assalamu alaikum, BCom 4933 students. Again, this is slides number 4, lab 2, I guess. We already covered this in the class. However, I would highly recommend you, again, I will not explain it now because it has already been explained in week 7 or 6, I think. So basically, I highly recommend you all to go and check it out again. So in this, basically just to remind you, we discussed about the importance of studying social media data and how you can analyze social media data and how we can apply social network analysis and how we can analyze relational data. We discussed about different tools. I will quickly walk you through. You can see the reason I told you before the importance of Twitter is based on the, you can see here, it is pretty much like what we discussed, the diffusion of innovation. You can see that Rogers diffusion model. See how it is. This is Omani public tweets. We discuss Twitter accounts and how they, since 2012 actually. You have this one, but please play with it, check it out again. We shared about this one, how you can even use, you can know the personality using existing algorithms. I don't know to what extent the accuracy is, but the accuracy of all of these algorithms is always questioned. But check it out, check these websites if you're interested. I like this website. If you have, once you download your relational data or network data, you can always go to this website. It is, and then you can upload your network data and then you can visualize it. Here are some of the tools in this class. We'll be using this one. Most days is also very good as open source, as well as we'll be using for your final project the application dedicated, designed especially for this class that I worked for a while. Whenever I get time, I update the application. I don't know, randomly called it Twitter Leaks. We'll be using that, and I will explain how to use it in the future lectures. Other possible tools that you can use, they are affordable. Maybe you can pay, I don't know how much the price, but yeah. Okay, so Python has good some good libraries as well if you are into Python. Again, what I want from you now, I want to make this video very short. I want you again to revisit tags that was designed by Martin Hauxey, who I don't know if I pronounce his name correctly, but it's a good tool. Using Google Scripts, I will explain it again just to remind you. I will make a video maybe in tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and it's very useful, very easy tool to use. Here are some of the guidelines. Please go back to these slides and use the following guidelines. I will post this PowerPoint in Moodle as well. You probably because you'll be analyzing Twitter data and to see how ideas get diffused, how ideas get disseminated, to better help you understand the structure of online communication networks. Probably you want to familiarize yourself with what is engagement. What are some of the social media metrics? So just go and read it again. We explained this before. Check it out. What does it mean, that potential reach? We explained this in the class. I'm just trying to remind you, to bring you back to the momentum of the class. The potential reach, the sum of all users mentioning your brand, for example, plus the sum of their followers. Here is the source. What is impression? Okay, here is the definition of potential impression. We already I think we explained this in the class, but just please go back again and see the difference between impression, between reach, between engagement. This is one of the websites, Twitter Reach. It tells you, Okay, so another website, just check it out. Now, for now, please go back, because we will be using Jeffy for this. We'll be using Jeffy for this class to analyze your network data. Please revisit, but again, check the tutorial I'll be posting in Moodle, as well as check the other tutorials on Jeffy website and YouTube. I think we did the practice. If you remember in the class, if you want, we used like fintech hashtag. We tried to find what we did. Just to remind you, maybe you want to do this for your project, individual project as well. So we said, if I want to follow popular influencers who are tweeting about fintech hashtag, whom should I follow? Now, Twitter gives you, if you follow one guy who is tweeting about fintech, it will automatically give you a recommendation. But we said, now I have an issue. I have a problem statement. Whom should I follow? Who is the influencer? Okay, now you can ask your friends. You can Google top influencers in the hashtag, or in fintech hashtag on Twitter. There are many ways, but in this class we said your decision to decide whom to follow should be based on scientific basis, should be based on analytical basis, should be your decision to whom to follow should be based on data collection, data analysis, finding influencers, applying centrality measures, applying who has the big role in between his centrality, who has big role in degree, out degree, all this, especially in degree, centrality. So based on these matrices or metrics, you will be able to follow, you will make a decision that is scientifically based, that is based on data. Okay, great. Here are the guidelines. Check that out again. SocioViz is also a good tool. I think it gives you to analyze one data set at a time with maximum, I cannot quite remember, maybe 100 or 200 tweets. More than that, you need to pay, I think. It's not expensive. It is also good. I think recently they added a new feature where you can analyze also public Facebook pages. Okay, there's another thing. I know the reason I'm bringing you back to this slide again, although we already covered it, because at the end of this class, I want all of you to have, because I'm trying to introduce data literacy in most of my classes as much as I can, depending on the nature of the class. I want all of you to be able to use Google Data Studio. It is very easy, very simple. I want you all in your individual group project to be able to come up a dashboard, a dynamic interactive dashboard, pretty much like this one. Okay, don't worry about that. I'll be posting another video how to produce an interactive dashboard like this. Okay, great. So, and actually, by the way, I have explained in these slides all the steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just follow them. And here, if you are interested, but you don't have to, popular sources, packages for Twitter analytics for Python, here for R. And this is the Twitter leak we'll be using. I designed this before maybe 3 or 4 years. It was just because we didn't find an online software that could support Arabic tweets. So we'll be you guys. I will send you the link, and then you'll be using that for your individual project as well as for group project. Okay. For that, that's it for now. I will stop here to make it just 10 minutes to orientation and reminding you. And yes, I'm positive, and I can't wait to see your individual projects and your online participation, engagement, as well as your final group project. For now, stay at home, stay safe, and celebrate your own learning moments.